We are doing the things and conquering worlds, hopefully. Or at least my little vendor world. Okay, I'm just getting the phone into the thing, and then we're going to go in and we're going to install snaps and rivets and all of that a little bit later, because I was looking for the other part of the snap installation set that I have, instead of having to use my well, that's not good. The police are going out right now. Anyway, yeah, without having to use the hand one, but apparently that might not work. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so here is our nice little setup. We're going to do plastic snaps in this wallet that I found. That's nearly done. It just needs the snap itself. Looking at this now, I don't know why I was so hard on this pattern last year. So I think the minis will be like this one. Realistically, I could also do a magnetic snap in here. So maybe I don't know what we'll do exactly. And we got to do the rivets in the wallets and plastic snaps in those flippy floppy ones. We'll do the plastic snaps last, because I did actually track down 2 more to finish. So I think we should finish them and then I can install the snaps. So for now, we're going to do the magnetic snap into the puppy dog eyeglass case, I just realized. And then we're going to do the rivets into the wallets, and then we will work on the plastic snaps, I guess. Alright, so I had to reprint the cap point for this. Now, we're not actually doing... What am I doing? What ones are already installed on those other ones that I have partially finished? Where did the partially finished ones go? They just need snaps. There they are. They need the other side of their snap. Okay, so I've been installing the base one. Okay, yeah, because the top one will go through. Good. So it's this one. So basically what I did is I just printed the pattern out again. We're going to line up the interfacing with the interfacing edge of the thingamabobber here. I just need to push a hole through the base point here. Now this will require some more sewing still, but whatever. There we go. Keep those set aside for these ones next. I'm just going to go in and get information, or the stream's going, make sure everything's going through. If you do have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat. I'm more than happy to answer them. Otherwise, we'll just go along with my creaky voice and see what I can get done. Perfect. And Twitch. Channel. Sweet, we're all set up there as well. Alrighty, install the bottom snap of this one. Yeah, I don't know, so the snap set that I have is supposed to have 3 pieces, and I am missing one of the critical ones. I'm like, where did it go? It shouldn't be disappearing, but alright, I guess, go off. Wander off, do your own thing, blah blah blah. I didn't technically need to poke this all the way through, but that's okay. I can fix that on the cotton side at least, the lining side. There we go. And then I'm going to just poke this through again. Apparently, I didn't quite do it the first time. Might help to actually do it from the front as well, but we'll try and do it just from the back here. Alright. Struggling. Y'all, I'm struggling. Okay. Let's see if this works. Might actually put it through correctly this time. Why is it struggling so much? So it's just supposed to be able to use the awl and then like poke it through. I have never had this many issues trying to get a rivet snap through. Apparently this one just does not want to there we go. Just did not want to go. Holy. Alright. Pop that on. Stand up because I need to stand up for these. Install them correctly. And I think we're good. We're good to go. Sweet. So that needs to have the rest of the stitching done on it. But we'll swap to the other side, and we'll at least install the ones for the eyeglass cases that are already more or less done. All these guys are going to need after this is they need a heat transfer vinyl tag. This one is actually made with the fleece. It is a little bit squishier, but we are going to remain with the stabilizer. Even though it's pretty stiff, I do prefer that it's a little bit like a stiffer case than just the fleecy one that's like kind of squishy. Oh, okay. I gotta run upstairs and just help Dallas with transfers. I will be right back. Alright, baby successfully transferred. Just clip this into a little bit better position here. Now, this is the portion that comes in for this side. And yes, 100%, it would be way easier if this was like trimmed down, but I literally just printed them off. Less than like, I don't feel like trimming them out. I don't know what happened to the pieces that I did trim out for this, but apparently I have misplaced them as well. But you're well. Alright, let's get this in. Swirled. I just realized I'm going to need the other colors, because of course I don't have what I need here. Alright, BRB again. My goodness. Always missing hardware or missing something when I sit down. So at least that's been fixed now. If you're thinking that, hey, why aren't you working on the wallets? I will be working on the wallets, but I was like, I may as well get the eyeglass cases also finished, because at this point they just need these rivets, and then they will need a heat transfer vinyl iron on tomorrow, which is easy enough to do, I think, hopefully. I say that and now I'm like, where's the heat transfer vinyl that I need? Oops. Oh, the one that I'm most annoyed about is that I've got that nice snap setting tool for this snap press, and I cannot for the life of me find the last piece of 3. Why it wasn't with the snaps, I don't know, because I just tidied them up, so you would have, like, yeah, I don't know. And it's like, it is specific. I definitely need it, because otherwise it'll crunch the snaps when I actually install them. So anyway, here is one eyeglass case. Okay, so with the fusible foam, it does actually allow it to not be quite so warbly over the edges here. But the other thing is that then it creates this like line right here in the middle that I don't get with the other ones. I think that's what's bothering me about it. Actually got that aligned right away. Sweet. Nope. That is not right. That was so off center, it wasn't even funny. Oh, right, this is how I was doing it before. Right. Okay, so you take the end that's going to rivet, pop it, and then push your hole through. And then that way you're always lined up with your like intended spot. There we go. beefy. It won't fit. Anyway, that was a super fast put down for the kids. It was like, I heard them wandering around, I swear, like 20 minutes ago, and then Dallas just texted and was like, I need help transferring. I was like, okay. And that was obviously very, 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 very quick. Maybe a 10-minute time. Okay, just double check and make sure I'm not missing anything on any of the chats. And hope that I can actually get this in. My goodness. So I went with the gold for the Maneki Neko or Lucky Cat one because high. Gold for the beckoning cats. Maybe this isn't a large enough awl. Is the other awl? No, that's just a tiny screwdriver. Never mind. The rivets are way easier because I actually have a whole bunch for the rivets. I feel like that would probably be easier here too, but there we go. We've only got 2 more to go. Actually, maybe I will now just pop them in and do them as I get them snapped here. Boom. Nice and set. There we go. That one is flippin' adorable. Oh my goodness, that fabric. It looks so good in this. Maybe I'll be able to find more of it. So since we don't need to make an exact decision on it, we are going to now lean towards going in February. And obviously we'll know a few more details once we actually know if I get into Kyoto. The goal being that I get into Kyoto or Osaka. They basically run back to back, so. And then if I get into Kyoto, Dallas will try for Osaka. But they do limit the number of runners in Osaka Marathon for international runners, so it's like limited to 700. But as of like 2018, apparently it wasn't overly difficult to get accepted. So we'll see. I'm looking at like the timing required to kind of run in that, and I think I can do it. All I can do is train for it really and see where we get. Okay, I don't know why well, I know why I was packing those up. I'm like, I'm done, but no, we've got one more. Got the macaron critters right here. And when I was looking for that third piece of that snap set, I did actually find another, actually I found another 2 of those little cell phone purses, so we'll try and get those finished tonight as well. So why not? They're like, one has to be like assembled and one is basically finished, so may as well do them both. This one actually lines up right over an eyeball. So let's see here. Just which eyeball? The further eyeball. Okay. Sweet. This eyeball. Oh, right. We're not doing it that way. This is the much better way to do it because, again, if there's been any variance in, like, how things are set up, yeah, like, that puts it a little bit lower than the pattern calls for. But that way, you end up with it accurate to what you've made versus accurate to a pattern, which isn't necessarily going to work. Okay. No, that one was way easier. I don't get it. So weird. Okay. And done. There's 3 new eyeglass cases and half of one done for the... Oh, it's so flippin' adorable. Turned out really well. Alright, so that is them done. They just need labels, so I'll pop them here behind this lamp. Now we're ready to switch. We're not doing the plastic snaps until the end because reasons. The main reason being that there it is. The other thing about the snap press thing is that it was in like a nice little case, so it's like it should be really hard to misplace. Anyway, we're gonna do. Oh, there it is. Haha. Okay, that's important. So I'm gonna leave it in there. Now that I've found it, I should remember it's there. Hopefully. Anyway, we're not going to do that. The plastic snaps yet because I want to get the rest of those little cell phone wallets done. Hey, there is all the Obi cuts, I think. No, those are cotton linens. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of scraps too. Cool. Okay. Whatever. I was just like, maybe the snaps somehow ended up in there. Like I said, there was like, all the stuff was like in a bin, so I don't know where it could have actually gone, and they were all together. So I'm like, why would the snap things wander off? And they're not in here because they're in a nice little like container. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to go in and do the rivets for the wallets. And then we'll turn around and we will sew those new little cell phone wallets. And then I don't know what. It's kind of like at the same time as I could keep going, I probably should stop and label everything too. So we'll figure it out. All right. Now comes the fun part of figuring out where to actually put these rivets. All right, so this one I've got like black, and I've got like a gunmetal, and I've got a gold. This I think needs, yeah, gunmetal will look the best. That should be thick enough to get through, and if not, I have larger ones. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler here. It seems really far in, so I think we're going to go out by half. This is kind of the part where it's like a little bit of guesswork. Yeah, I like... Yeah, okay. I like the height of it. I like where it's actually getting placed. Oh, I think we're going to need the longer rivets, but we'll find out here in a moment. Okay, so there. I'm going to mark it with that first. And if I can, I'm going to shove it under here, and we're going to do the actual punch of it. Yeah, go. Good. And then I'm just going to pop a rivet in it, and that's basically just going to hold until I actually press it with the press. Okay, that's got enough. Good. I'm not removing the clips until we are through putting them in. This one I'll have to go a little bit in, I think, because there's a lot of bulk right there. Yeah, so it's gonna have to go into the original measurements from the other one. Actually, it just has to go down further. It can still be the same depth. Punch a hole. So put everything together seems so backwards, but it's kind of like cutting up fabric just to sew it back together, I guess. So, I don't know. There we go. Okay, so there's our 2 rivets in place, and then we'll rivet it down here in a few minutes once we've got all the other rivets placed for the other wallets as well. Gotta have them all ready before we do it. There's no point in swapping out the die on the rivet press when I've got 4 to do. So we'll just actually, and I could even at this point actually punch these holes first by hand, then punch them with the press, and then just pop both rivets in at the same time. Okay, it's too thick, so we want it like right there. Like, wait, that doesn't feel like everything is through it, and that's because it's not. It's all shifted just a bit. Okay. Bring the clip up a little bit. Bring the fabric up a little bit, because that's what we need. Ah, ha, ha, there we go. Okay, good. And I can place it again. It's supposed to be right. Nope, not yet. Insane how much manipulation fabric can stand up to, and then suddenly it's like, nope, I'm out. That was too much. Okay, I'm going to punch the hole, and then I'm going to move the clip back up so it doesn't do that shimmy again. Go. You know, these don't just finger snap, they do actually get pressed as well. That snap right now is it partially setting so it doesn't like slip out when I actually go to press it on the press. So this is the stage that we're going to leave all of this in until I've got all of them together. But now the clips can come off. And essentially it is like, now I just got to press it, but otherwise it is done. So that, and we're going to throw it under something heavy for tonight so that it does its final compression. that wallet nice and finished. Open it up, it's got that nice gray interior, and then the zipper pocket here has a white interior. These are all being made from upcycled obi and kimono from temple markets and secondhand stores in Kyoto. This one for sure was, everything in here as far as I know is from the temple market in Kyoto. So, and then this as well. This one is a temple market called Kitano Tenmangu for the interior. It's kimono. And then the exterior is obi and was from my most recent trip to Japan in May of last year at the Toji market. You never know what you're going to find either. So like what I find at one trip will be completely different from what you'll find at another trip, which is kind of the awesome part about the temple markets. Okay, now this one is a completely different beastie. The zipper pocket is a bit taller. So I'm going to work with it as best as I can and get this placed as best as I can too. I think putting it about the same spot is still going to be the best decision. So we're just going to crank this in here. Right there, that seems really deep. Right. Oh, that's only because the pocket is tall. Okay. Right there then. Oh, right, this obi is so flippin' cranky. Okay, I see it, so I'm just gonna throw it right under the press. Yeah, that's not gonna work, so. I'm actually now extremely glad that I didn't try to sew this, because I think it would have been a pain in the ass. Okay, did that actually, nope. Okay, well, it's pressed through on there. So let's make sure that this is pulled in nice and tight, because it looks like it slipped when I pressed the hole. Okay, so that shouldn't make that any larger. Yeah, I got a nice clean hole all the way through. Just what we want. And then get a rivet in there. Quick, quick, quick. Before it pops open on me. Totally possible. No, that didn't catch. Okay. What we're going to do, I think I can open this back up before we... Oh. Damn it. Okay, this one is going to need to be usually when they're just finger pressed like this, you can open them up. There we go. Okay, so that is going to need some going to need some fray check on that one, so that's good to know for the other ones. We are going to rivet it there with a regular rivet, and then I'm going to, so we're going to double rivet the zipper pocket is what I'm going to do. No. Yes. I'm going to need to. I will rivet the tops of it. Yeah. That pocket is firmly in there now. So let's sew it back on top of the current cut hole that we have here. Actually, let's just punch the zipper pocket. There we go. Okay, now we'll line all of that up. And we're just going to throw some fray check on it right now. Because otherwise it's going to be just like continuing to open, because apparently even actually I'm going to go grab a larger rivet for it as well, because I think it did end up punching a larger hole than we actually need, and we don't need that tearing out. So let me go grab the other bigger rivets. Alright, and for an extra layer of protection, we're also going to throw some fabric glue on the actual rivet for while I put it in. Hey, I've never even opened this. Do I have one that's open? Oh, what is this? Oh, it's beads. Okay, that would make sense. I've got weld bond up there. We have liquid stitch back here. Liquid stitch is going to make it really not fun. Oh. This is temporary. Bah. Alright, a little bit of liquid stitch then is not going to be, will be the best option. What is falling down? All of the straps. Because apparently I'm running into the straps. Okay. As long as my liquid stitch is not dried up, because apparently it is very, very creaky and gummed up. Should be okay. Needs a good mix, so I'll put the lid back on for a second. Okay. Now I'll put some glue on. I wish I knew where my beacon was, because I feel like that would be a way better option for this, but better than nothing. So we fray checked it, and now we're gonna, and then we put the liquid stitch on, and now I'm very glad that I have got a like super long rivet, because apparently that's actually what it needed. Okay, it's through both sides. I have even longer gold ones if I need, and realistically gold would look fine on this as well. I would just prefer that we use the gunmetal. Okay, come on. It's also the right size cap because it is covering up any kind of boo-boos we had with the hole punch. Come on, holes. We know you can align. Okay. Let's clip you in even tighter. Come on, fabric. You know you can. And you know you want to. Match up, match up, match up. Ha. I'll win this round yet. This obi, though, in all of its incarnations so far, has been extremely sassy, and so this is not surprising that, of course, it would give me a battle right to the very bitter end. It's like such a gorgeous wallet and such gorgeous products that it's just like, nope, I'm not going to make this easy for you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I see what I need to do. Bring them all in and just kind of help it. Okay, where is the rivet? Oh, I see what's happened is that like the embroidery, like where the threads have gotten pulled back over where the hole was. So let's get this revealed. There we go. Holy cramoly. All right. There. Okay. It's in. And okay, and then there's the next fold. I shouldn't need a larger one, but it is in. It's like, it's mad about it, but it's in there. Okay, I'm gonna run some more fray check around that. I know it's not adhesive, but better than nothing. Okay, now that I've made my hand hurt for the night, let's get the next one done. This one, hopefully, is not as much of a fight. Please just go in easy. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just get it in with the all hole. Although this should punch easier because it's less layers, so let's do that. Also, I'm pretty sure this liquid stitch is just done. There we are. Okay. Now, actually, we're still going to go with the larger rivets, even though I technically don't need them, simply because then they all match in appearance. Okay. Next. This one's going to be messy because it's like all the embroidery. Okay, there we go. Right there. Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. Okay. Now the battle with the other side. Oh, good. Okay. Way easier than the other side. All right, there we go. There is rivets. All set and ready to be set into the wallet here in a little bit. Okay. Now, none of the other ones should be that difficult because they're all thinner obi, excuse me, and thinner kimono, I believe, as well. Not like that was thick kimono. But, alright, now, the question becomes, I think we just do gunmetal on this one as well. What I'm going to do to make my life easier, instead of trying to do all of it at once, is we're going to just mark it with a marker. Alright, zipper pocket, you need to actually be in there. Thank you very much. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to go with where I can feel that the where I can feel that the zipper tab is actually done, because that will give us less grief. Trying to actually punch the hole as if there's no zipper tab in the way. Alright, so I know that I said that I was going to do coasters and everything like that, but I think actually at this point I'm just going to wrap these up. I'll work on keychains tomorrow, and I'm going to tag these tomorrow, and that's it. Rather than trying to like last minute a bunch of stuff, especially a new product that I have no clue how to actually put together yet. Yeah, I want to play around, but honestly, I think it's probably better not to. That also means that my bedtime will not be insanely late, because I also have to be up in the morning for class again. Yay. Class being spin class and yoga class. Okay, there we go. And then I don't have to be up super late tomorrow, so I can actually go and do bedtime with my kiddos, which I think will be a relief to all three of them. Dallas, and both the children. Although it's been really good for him, so for Dallas, because he doesn't get to do as much like one-on-one time with the youngest, because they're very much a mama's kid, and the eldest is very much a daddy's kid. So it's been good. Nope, no, don't poke out through all. Apparently, we're just gonna be able to poke the preliminary hole through both layers, so that's just pretty cool. What else am I going to do, though? I'm going to try and get the cell phone bags done, I think. Am I? 2 more. But if I don't, then I could just set all the snaps and be done. I think that's the better option. Let's just set everything that I've got here to set, and then bedtime. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Okay. And then we'll do the same on this one, so that then it's just done. Punch the rest of the holes, and then we can set the rivets, and then we can go in and we can do the plastic snaps, and yeah, we'll call it good. And then tagging tomorrow. Yeah, instead of racing around like a chicken with its head cut off sort of thing tomorrow. My God, actually have a relaxed day before an event? Who is this girl? How do I know her? Semi-relaxed. I guess I still need to actually pack what I'm gonna take. I haven't touched any of it. It's all in the garage. It won't take much effort to do it. And I also don't need to be to the actual like Nikkei Center until I think 9. Yeah, the event's 10 to 3, so we have an hour. I have an hour of setup. Come on. I don't know why one side was so straightforward and the other wasn't, but alright. Actually, no, that is a lie. I am going to try and do some of the OB picture frames tonight. Because what time is it? It's only 8:30. But no more sewing. There we go. That's the deal. We're done the sewing. Why is it always in the last steps that stuff ends up giving you sass when it hasn't given you any sass before? Like, constantly. Alright. It's getting to the point where it's like, it is getting frustrating. So we will wrap up on what we're currently doing and then go on to something else. Okay, there we go. Good. I know, riveting content right now. Absolutely stunning. As I like go silent while I'm working, you know. That's just how it goes. Okay. These ones are apparently worthy of 2 clips. I didn't think this obi was like this thick or, again, sassy. Like I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that the embroidery one would give us issues, but I was not expecting this amount of issues from these ones. But all right. I think that might be. Yeah, that one didn't actually go into the actual gray part. Okay. Hello. You can probably have a better view of the desk a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm just throwing that rivet in. Hopefully. Good. Last one. Please don't fight, please don't fight, please don't fight, please don't fight. Just go in and cut nicely, please. So far, so good. Okay. Again, these are just finger tight, so we will go back in and actually be using the press to set them as well. All right, there we go. It'll be better once they're also pressed in, which is good. And there is the wallet. Nearly done. Not quite. Okay, now. Good. So far. Go. One more, one more, one more, one more. And then we'll do the plastic snaps, plastic snaps. Well, actually, we'll do all the setting for these, and then we'll do the plastic snaps. Same difference. And then I'm going to do the OB off stream, mostly because I'm going to just be messing around, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. or where I'm doing it, because honestly both discs that I was going to use are actually a disaster right now. So maybe we're going to skip that right now too. Maybe I'll just wrap up on what we actually were supposed to sew, which we've done, and call it good. I feel okay with that decision, I think. Checking in about it. I think we're good. Oh. I'm gonna do keychains tomorrow. Just like the whole point of some of this was to have some like lower cost options. So I guess we could actually wrap up. Or I can like take up the, I'm just cleaning out the cutting hole here. It is self-cleaning technically, so it pops out of this opening right here. But I like to have it just cleared out when I think about it. Typically when I'm done using it, to be honest. There you go. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I will take some of these pre-bookmarks up and I will prep them to sew them tomorrow. That's what I'll do. But then I get to hang out with Dallas and also get some product prepped. I like this plan. Now the plastic snaps are going to have to be set. Can be partially set with the press, and then they'll have to be partially set with a hand press, because as I said, I only have half of the setting die right now, which is super annoying. So I'll have a good look for that in this next week or so while I'm doing some tidy up. Because, you know, if I went and ordered it, I would find it instantly. And then, yeah, maybe find out if I can't find it, if I can just get whichever end of it is. There we go. Now, that's just the zipper. Okay, so I do a sound test like that to see if they've been set properly, because if they haven't been set properly, they're going to kind of do a rattle. So we're good. We are all done. It is a spectacular wallet. Right there. Nice clean back, because I don't have the tags right now. And actually, I think I like having the tag right there better anyway. So we might just stick with that for now. Alright, one wallet done. And actually the purses are all done too, I just haven't attached their straps to them, so that'll be something that happens tomorrow as well. One out of 4. Two out of 4. Nope, both set well. Good. Okay. Oops. Don't get my mic wire stuck in there. Stuck in there. Stuck in there. 3 out of 4. I totally thought I was going to need the gold rivets, and apparently I did not. 4 out of 4 rivet set. Ha ha ha. Now. No, we're good. So there they are in all their nice glory. Like I said, you got that nice little hidden secret of the floral swirl on the flap. You got the nice in the front here, and then actually the flap itself is really good. And then we're going to do something to like press this overnight so that it does flatten out a little bit, along with all the other wallets. Alright. Next set. 1 of 4. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. I don't know if that one's set well. Yeah, we're good. All good so far. Okay. 4 of 4. Haha. All good. Nice and set in. Yeah. This is a really nice background one for it. Oh yeah, there you can actually see the little dots on it that are like super subtle even in person. And then this is the way of the pattern. I think they call it a segaiha pattern. But I took advantage and made it mermaid scales. That one was also a super interesting obi because it was patterned all over. So there's a lot more of that obi to come over the summer, hopefully too. 1 of 4. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. Ooh. Yay. Good. So it's got that bubbly, very subtle print again. And then it's got the gorgeous embroidered floral on the front. Nice clean back. And the interior is that nice neutral gray from the kimono. Bunch of card slot pockets, bill area. And then I think this would be a good area for like your phone if you wanted. Super cool. All done. Okay, now we'll go in and we will do the plastic snaps. My hands hurt from using that all. All right. So this one was one of the other patterns that I like tested before I settled on the NCW. There's nothing wrong with it. I found it really hard to turn. And it is very particular on how you sew everything in, which fair enough. Super cute. Don't know if I'll actually put it into production. I do need to figure out if I can sew a tag in here maybe. Maybe even on the side would be okay. Oh, right. That's why I didn't like this in part. There's so many. These are actually separate pieces on the side. And you have to cut them a very specific way so that you don't mess them up. So yeah, that's why more than anything it didn't get put into production. So should I finish it for tomorrow, for this weekend? Probably. Let's do it. I think that should be like right about here. So I'm gonna punch it through with the awl and then I'll set to the second snap. After I set the first. Okay, so this is what I mean. I've got like half of the die set basically because this is the rivet and this is the male end, I think. So, yay. Super annoying. Nah, I'm not doing anything more. We're gonna finish up the snaps. Then I'm done. Anything that doesn't get finished tonight, we'll move on to the next round. That's fine. It's not going anywhere. I will do, like I said, I will do keychains tomorrow mostly because that's just easy to do around people. And then call it good. But that does make sense to do tomorrow because at least I can visit at the same time. It's going to be a nice, subtle... Okay, so what one can I do, did I say? The male one, I think. Oh, I don't even remember now. Brains, 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 brains. I need my kids to give me back some of my brains that they took. I think it's the male end. Yeah, okay. Because I think if I use it wrong, it just squishes it, and that's very much a pain in the butt to get out of there. I do like the tip on this better, so I might amalgamate it with the mini NCW and just make the, like, so basically do the body of the NCW and then do the flap of the, I don't know, I say that and then I probably won't. It's super cute. I just don't think it's like, I don't think it's streamlined enough to do in production for me. It might for someone else, right? So anyway, just time to finish it. Wrap it up. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. So first things first, we need to make sure that these are super squeaky, by the way. What part is... Okay. Think I can make this work? Nope, I cannot. Okay, I think this will be okay. Nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's try it and see. Not super committed to this wallet anyway, so let's... Nope. It's like, hell no, I'm not going to fit into either of your devices to get this, like, snap set. Damn it. And I don't really have any other way of setting it. Alright, well, I'm not going to be too bothered about that right now. Okay, I think that's it right there. Okay, so I wonder if I could just go in and bang it, basically. That should work. That works for a lot of other things. I'll worry about that tomorrow because the kids are asleep, so I don't want to like wake them up. Great, okay. I think I've got a system for doing that now. Who knows if I can, but we'll try. Okay, we've got 2 more to set, which will be easier because they're like closer to the top of the bag as the snap goes flying. Do you want to keep those around because I don't want to step on them. They're super sharp, to be honest. Okay, so 1 more black and 1 more and 1 gray, and then we're calling it for the night because I'm done. I'm so very tired. Okay, so we're gonna fold this in half. Where should I do the snap? Right there. Right there. Okay. This one in, through, and then this end is the one we're doing on the press. There we go. And then where'd the cap go? Cap's like, I'm out of here. See you later. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting the cap on the thing, and actually we're going to leave a little bit of a relaxed room, so we're going to do it on right there. Make sure that that's centered, or at least as centered as this bag is going to get. So center is going to be on the line here, right about there. No, don't worry, it doesn't go that way. Snap goes inside the bag, just so that actually punched the most effective hole I can get. And this goes here, and then, oh, don't tell me this is going to not work again. No, we're fine. Okay. Sweet. There we go. I know it doesn't look centered, but it is actually centered. There we go. It's cute. Snap works. Like I said, this is kind of something that I'll be marketing mostly as a vendor bag. Just for like, not as a caddy to and from the event, but like when you're at the event and you need to like keep your phone and your like pay terminal with you. As I do most of the time. Oh, it turned out so good. Okay. There's definitely some skill improvements to be made, but those will come with more and more practice, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, now the gray version, and then we're done. Gonna roll you in here a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we need 2 snaps. Female. And male. Haha, ow. As I stab myself with it. Of course. What goes on the flap? What goes on the flap? Oh my god. Mail. Mail goes on the flap. I think most of the time the pokey bit is supposed to go on the body. But oh well. Apparently that's not how we're doing it tonight. Okay, so the next one is like just right in the middle of the field of blue. So honestly, a little bit less pressure in some ways. There we go. Set. And done. All right, folks. So really the only things I need to do is I need to match up the straps with the bags that we sewed them for again and put everything away, obviously, but that can happen later. Ooh, that light was hot. But yeah, I'm done. What time is it? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Okay. So I don't want to be too late because that will give me an opportunity to have some rest. Much needed rest. And I will not be on tomorrow or Sunday. And I won't be streaming next week because next week I am taking some time off. Well, okay, I won't be streaming. I'm going to take photos for the next update is what I'm going to do next week, along with hang out with Dallas because we're leading up into Calgary Marathon, and we both need the break. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a fantastic night, and I will chat with you all. I guess the first week of June then. Where does that actually? No, I don't want the weather. Month. Yeah, so I'll chat with you the last week of May. Yeah, last week of May. Perfect. All right. Anyway, I will see y'all then, and I hope you have if you come on out to the Kimono market in Calgary this weekend, please come say hi. And if I don't see you there, hopefully I can see you at another event over the summer.